Okay, CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. CSS stands for Cascading Heading Style Sheets. Okay, CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. So Cascading Style Sheets is a style sheet language used for change the look and feel of the web document which is written in HTML. Cascading Style Sheet is a style sheet language and this is used for change the look and feel of web document, okay, which is written in HTML. So which is written in HTML. So CSS is a style that defines layout of HTML documents. So for example, CSS can change the fonts, okay, font types and colors, margins, lines, height, width, background colors or background images, and position of HTML elements, and many other things you can do by using CSS. Okay, so here in the CSS syntax is CSS syntax. Okay, how we can write CSS, how we can start with the CSS in HTML. So we need, okay, style tag. Okay, we need style tag in HTML. Okay, in body tag or in header section. Okay, anywhere we can write CSS properties by using style tag in header section or body section. Anywhere we can use this tag. Okay, CSS declaration always ends with a semicolon and declaration groups are surrounded by curly braces. So there are three ways of inserting a style in HTML. Okay, there are three ways of inserting styles in HTML. Okay, in HTML form. Okay, in HTML form. So that is first one, external style sheet. External style sheet. Second one is internal style sheets. Internal style sheets. And third one, inline styles. Okay, inline styles. So these are the three ways of inserting CSS styles in HTML form. Okay, so CSS stands for cascading style sheets, and by using CSS you can change the look and feel of the document. Okay, so by using CSS we can apply font styles. By using CSS we can apply font styles, okay, font types, colors for HTML elements, and next height and width for HTML elements, height and width, and background colors. Background color are background images and HTML element positions, element positions, and so on, and many other things. Okay, many other things. Okay, many other things we can do. So this is the CSS syntax and 3 ways of inserting CSS styles in HTML form. So first one is external style sheets. An external style sheet is ideal when the style is applied to many pages. Okay, suppose you want to change page background or font styles. Suppose if you want to change page background, okay, page background or font styles, okay, font styles, just modify, okay, just modify in .css files, okay, .css files. Okay, external style sheet nothing but .css files, okay, with the .css extension files. Okay, just modify in .css file so that it will reflect entire application. Okay, entire application. So with an external style sheet you can change the look of an entire website by changing in one file. Each page must link to the style sheet. Each page must link to the style sheet using the link tag. Using the link tag. Okay, using the link tag. The link tag goes inside the header section. Link tag goes inside the header section. Okay, header section. So this is what external style sheets. External style sheet nothing but .css files, nothing but .css files. Okay, external style sheets nothing but .css files. Suppose if you want to change any changes in for the application, just you change in .css file so that it will reflect to the entire application. To link to the in HTML forms to the style sheets, we need link tag to link the .css files. The syntax for this external style sheets, syntax, use link tag and href equal to dot css file path. Okay, here we have to give the .css file path. Okay, so where it is located in our application folder. And next, real attribute style sheet. and next type attribute text CSS. Okay, so this is not important. Okay, in HTML5 this is not recommended. Okay, so this is the external style sheet. So one example on external style sheets. Okay, so this is that CSS is our application folder. Okay, CSS. So you can do one example, the .css extension. Okay, so create one HTML form, sample HTML form, doc type HTML, HTML tag, and next header section and body. In body section we have one div tag. Okay, div tag that contains some information to show. Okay, just copy this. Okay, and paste this. Okay, so div tag contains some content to display the in web document. So I want to apply background color and a border colors for this div. Okay, by using external style sheet. So for div id, okay, div1. Okay, div identification name is div1. So save this. External style sheet, okay, dot html. Okay, so HTML form is saved. So now we have to write some CSS properties in the external file. Okay, with the .css file. So open notepad, another notepad. Okay, so this is our HTML form. Okay, this is our HTML form, and this is our new notepad with the .css extension. So we have to write some CSS properties to apply. Look for the div tag as div1. Okay, I will explain what is hash after complete this div tag. So for div tag, background color, okay, background color red, okay, and text color, okay, color property text color, okay, red color, background color red color, and text color is white, and height 200 pixels, width 250 pixels, okay, and padding 20 pixels. Okay, so I will explain all these properties. Border 2 pixel, solid, and border color is okay black. So save this external style sheet dot css. Okay, save this file with the .css extension. So now external style sheet is saved in our project folder css. Okay, so the type is cascading style sheet document, and this is Chrome HTML document, and this is CSS document, cascading style sheet document. So now we need to link, okay, link together in header section. Use link tag and href equal to external style sheet dot css. Okay, and next relation attribute style sheet, and next type attribute text css, and close this tag. So now save this and run this example. Okay, so always run HTML documents only. Okay, cascading style sheets are not executed. Okay, so in external style sheet.html form, okay, in header section we have called .css file. Okay, so in .css file we have the CSS properties: background color red and text color white, and height and width for the div tag, and padding and border. Okay, black color border, 2 pixel width. Okay, so this is the border width, and this is border style, and this is border color. So these properties are applied by using link together in header section by using link tag. Okay, so these properties are applied from this external file. Okay, so go to inspect, and you can see the CSS properties here. Okay, background color, text color, height, width, padding, border. Okay, these properties are in external style sheet .css file. Okay, here showing the file name also. Okay, and line number, this is line number 1. In line number 1 this CSS properties is there. Okay, for div 1. Okay, so this is HTML form, this is .css file. Okay, so we have called this file in header section so that these CSS properties are applied to this div tag. So this is the external style sheet. So when you change the CSS styles in the .cs file, so it will reflect to the entire application. So because this is only one file for the application. So this is the external style sheet example, and next internal style sheets. Internal styles. An internal style sheet should be used when the single document has a unique style. Okay, internal style sheets. Internal style sheet should be used when a single document has a unique styles. Okay, when a single document has a unique styles, so we can use internal styles. Internal style sheet needs to put in the header section of the HTML page. Okay, these styles needs to put in the header section. Okay, header section of HTML document. Okay, HTML document. So by using the style tag, by using style tag, okay, by using style tag, the syntax is in header section. Okay, in header section, external file also same. Okay, in header section only, you have to call this a link. Internal styles also same in header section, so we have to use style tag. Style tag in the style in the style tag, write CSS properties directly. Okay, so between this background color, okay, background color and text color. Okay, should be like this. We can write in internal style sheets. Okay, in HTML form only we have to write the CSS properties. Okay, there is no external file. One example for internal style sheets. Doc type HTML, HTML form, header section, body. Okay, so in body we have one paragraph. Okay, so for this paragraph I want to apply text color and font size. Okay, text color and font size. This is my sample paragraph. Okay, ID for paragraph. Okay, identification name P1. So I want to apply text color and font size by using internal style sheets. In header section, use style tag, and write some CSS properties. Okay, font color, yeah, red color, font size, okay, font size 20 pixels. Okay, so now save this document. Internal style sheets dot html form. So now this is the form. So once run this example, only font size is applied. Okay, for no font color, only color. Okay, only color red. Okay, so text color is red and font size is 20 pixel. Okay, so like this you can increase the font size also. Okay, so inspect element is for testing purpose only. Okay, if you need these changes in your original document, so copy this. Okay, or master should you have to change in original document. Okay, inspect element only for testing purpose. So this is the internal style sheet. And next, finally, inline styles. Inline styles. An inline style, if only a small piece of code has to be styled, then inline style sheets can be used. If only a if only a small piece of small small piece of code has to be styled, then inline style inline style sheets can be used. Okay, can be used. Okay, so syntax is, so for suppose if you want to apply same example, paragraph text color and font size. Okay, paragraph, a sample paragraph. Okay, sample paragraph, use style tag. Okay, use HTML style tag and write some CSS properties. Okay, color red and font size. Okay, 40 pixels. So these are the inline styles. Okay, by using style attribute, we can write CSS properties for the HTML element. So an example for inline styles. Okay, use style attribute, text color red color and font size. Okay, 40 pixels. Save this. Inline styles.html. So now inline styles form is saved and run this example. Okay, so this is my sample paragraph, inline styles. So go to inspect and you can check here. Okay, paragraph with the style attribute and some CSS properties, color red, font size 40 pixels. Okay, so this is the element styles. Red color font size 40 pixels. So these are the three ways for inserting CSS styles in the HTML document. Okay, so this is one part, and from now CSS concepts like CSS selectors. Okay, this is very most important concept, and this is very simple concept also. So without this CSS selectors, we can do anything. CSS selectors. Okay, if you want to apply any class to the HTML element, these selectors are very important. Okay, so the selectors are three types. CSS selectors. Selectors are three types. So first one is element selector. Okay, element selector. Second one is ID selector, and third one is class selector. Okay, so these are the three most important selectors. Okay, to apply the CSS classes to the HTML elements. Okay, the element selector selects elements based on the element name. Okay, for suppose if you want to apply, okay, if you want to apply any CSS properties to the HTML element, directly we can use element name. Okay, element name to apply the CSS class or CSS properties. Okay, to select element selector, element selector select elements based on the element name, based on the element name. Okay, so this is the element selector. So one example for element selector. Open Notepad. Just copy this. Okay, for element selectors, no need this attributes. Okay, just paragraph is there. So I want to apply text color and font size for this paragraph. Okay, by using element selector. Use style tag. Okay, element style. Okay, style tag. So in style tag, so directly we can use element name. Okay, element name, paragraph element name, that is P. Okay, P. So directly we can use element name to apply CSS properties. A red color and font size. Font size 40 pixel. Okay, save this. Element selector dot HTML. So now, so run this example. Okay, same same styles is applied by using element selector. Okay, in body section we have paragraph, in header section, in style tag, by using element selector we have applied CSS properties. Okay, so if you want to apply same CSS styles to the same element name, so this selector is uh, useful. Okay, if you want to apply, for suppose we have number of paragraphs. Okay, number of paragraphs in our HTML documents. If you want to apply same styles for all paragraphs, okay, you can use element selector. Okay, so it will apply for all paragraphs. Okay, this selector selects all elements in the body tag with element name P. Okay, so we have three paragraphs. So for these three paragraphs also applied same styles. Okay, so this time element selector is very useful for apply the multiple same elements. The next one is ID selector. Okay, ID selector. So the ID selector selects elements with the specified ID. Okay, ID selector selects elements based on their specified ID. Okay, specified ID. The ID selectors styles the element with the specified ID. Okay, the ID selector uses the ID attribute of an HTML element. ID selector selects ID selector uses ID attribute of HTML element of an HTML element. HTML element to select a specific element. To select a specific element. So this is the ID selector. So for ID selectors, we use hash symbol. Okay, hash symbol. Okay, hash symbol to select elements using ID attribute. Okay, ID attribute. Okay, ID selector example. So copy this and open Notepad. Okay, so in this example also we have three different paragraphs. Okay, sample paragraph 1, sample paragraph 2, sample paragraph 3. Okay, so now ID selector .html. So I want to apply different styles for these three paragraphs. Okay, first one separate text color, second one separate text color, third one also separate text color. So I want to apply different styles for these three paragraphs. So now we can use id selector, a p1 id equal to p2 id equal to p3. Okay, these are the three different paragraphs. So now remove this. Okay, so for id selectors we have to use a symbol to select the elements based on the element id attribute by a symbol p1, so that it will select the p1 id element. Okay, so it selects the paragraph element with the p1 id. Okay, id p1. So now color, red color, font size 30 pixels. And next, for second paragraph use hash symbol p2. Okay, it will select the paragraph with id p2. Color blue and font size 40 pixels. Okay, and next p3. So it will select the paragraph with id p. Color orange, font size 50 pixels. So now save this and run this example. id selector. Okay, see here. First paragraph is red color, second paragraph blue color, and third paragraph is orange color text color, and font size also different. Okay, so font size different and text color is different. So you can see the css properties here. Okay, in id selector 15th line. Okay, id selector.html form 15th line we have these css properties. Okay, so like this. So to apply the uh, different css properties for the different elements, we can use id selector. Okay, so this will find paragraph with id p1 in the body. This will find the paragraph. Okay, this will find the paragraph with the id p2. This will find the paragraph with id p3 and apply the that css properties. So this is the id selector, and third one is class selector. So class selector also nothing but id selector, but class selector is faster than id selector. Okay, in the real time machine should use class selector only. Okay, in rare conditions use id selector, but class selector is faster than id selector for application performance. Okay, to increase the application performance use class selector only. Okay, because class selector is faster than id selector. Okay, the class selector selects elements. This selector selects elements with a specific class attribute, with the specific class attribute. okay, class attribute. So now one example on class selector. Okay, class selector also same. Okay, we can apply different styles for the different elements. Okay, here we have to use class attribute. Okay, class. Okay, not id, class attribute. So for class selectors we have to use dot symbol to find out the class name. Okay, to apply the class. Instead of hash symbol, use dot symbol before the class name. Okay, to create the class name in the CSS, okay, use dot symbol and followed by class name. Okay, if you want to create one more class, dot my class name. Okay, dot followed by class name and curly braces. So here CSS properties. Okay, in CSS we have to use dot symbol. Okay, dot symbol to create the CSS class. Save this, class selector dot html. Okay, so now same CSS properties, red color, blue color and orange color is applied to the these three paragraphs. Okay, by using class selector. So this is the class attribute and this is the class name. Okay, p1, p2, p3. So in CSS we have to use dot symbol to find out the this class name. Save this and run this example, class selector. Okay, so go to inspect and you can find the class names here. Okay, dot p1 and dot p2 dot p3. Okay, so it will show the line number also. Directly you can go to that line number and you can change the CSS properties. So this is the 15th line number. So directly you can go here and you can change the CSS properties. So these are the selectors in CSS. Okay, element selector, id selector and class selector. And the next one is text transformation. Text transformation. Transformation. Okay, text transformation. The text transform property is used to specify uppercase and lowercase letters in the text. Okay, this property, the text transform property, transform. Okay, property is used to specify uppercase and lowercase letters as in text. Okay, text content. Okay, so example for this text transform property, open notepad, doc type HTML, HTML, header section, body, in body, for suppose 3 paragraphs is there. Okay, paragraph 1, my paragraph 1 and my paragraph 3, paragraph 2. Okay, and by using CSS text transform property, so here we are using class selector equal to, so I want to display uppercase letters in this paragraph. Uppercase. So this is the class name. Class name, you can write anything. So in header section, use style tag dot uppercase. Text transform property, text transform uppercase. So this paragraph content will display in the uppercase letters, and the second paragraph total in uppercase. My paragraph total in uppercase, but you want to display these uppercase letters in lowercase, so that use class name lowercase, and third one is class name caps dot lowercase text transform lowercase, so it will display in the lowercase dot capitalize uppercase, lowercase, and capitalize. So capitalize will display each word first character in capitalize. Capital letter. Each word first character should be caps letter. Caps class text transform capitalize. So capitalize. Save this text transform dot html. So now run this example text transform. See here, first paragraph already in small letters, but it will display in uppercase. Total uppercase, so that we use here text transform equal to uppercase. So paragraph content, total content will display in uppercase letters. Second paragraph, all the content in uppercase, but you want to display in lowercase. Okay, just use text transform property lowercase. And third paragraph, all all words in paragraph first character. Okay, first character in each word is capitalized. Okay, so this is the text transform property. And the next one is text elements. Okay, text elements by using CSS. So text element is used to set the horizontal element of a text. Text element is used to set the set the horizontal element of a text. Okay, of a text. So here center align. Okay, by using CSS, center align and right. Okay, left is the default for text, and justify. Okay, justify. Okay, so these are the elements. So an example for elements. Okay, so class name is center P. Okay, center paragraph, right paragraph. Okay, right side, the text will display in right side, and left P. Center P, text align, center. Okay, first paragraph, center align, and second one is text align, right. And right paragraph, and next left paragraph, align, left, and one more paragraph is justify. Okay, justify. Fourth paragraph. Okay, justify paragraph. Dot justify paragraph. Text align. Okay, justify. So save this. Text align. .html. So go to that folder and run this example. Okay, so first paragraph is in center align and the second paragraph is in right align, and third paragraph, okay, left align, and the fourth paragraph is justify. Okay, justified text is a block of text that aligns on the left right sides, adjusting the word and letter spaces in each line of text to make each line the same length. Okay, to make each line the same length. Okay, justify.